Hey there, it's PJ, your Rotary Mermaid, with my second reading from Puerto Rico. You might have noticed the format's a little bit different. I have left my kit, I guess, at home. It's a lot to carry, so I'm just going to do a quick reading for the collective just to see what's going on. Okay. So for those of you that didn't know, I'm traveling at the moment, so I'm going to be in several places. So this whole thing is going to look different each time I do a reading. I am trying to give you more table than the actual me, because let me get those there. Okay, cool. Just because usually it's just my hands and the cards so you can see them. I will hold them up as we go along. Okay, so this is just a quick reading. Sorry for the ramble. It's very hot here and I'm just a little bit discombobulated. Okay, so the first card that came out when I was shuffling, as I was waffling on then, was the Two of Cups in reverse. So basically, this is about a reminder of a bit of self-love. So I actually had my own reading today and was reminded that I needed to do that for myself in order to sort of get some clarity on some struggles and challenges and answers to questions that I wanted to know. So there could be an element of distrust or maybe a breakup. But for me, what I'm feeling is it's just a reminder about that self-love. And once you have that self-love, it will help you make those decisions. So have a think about that as we reset into the new year. But some of you might watch this after the new year. These are not time-stamped in any way. So these readings will come to you when you need to hear them. Okay, so we've also got the World in reverse. All of the cards came out in reverse for some reason. And they are in there randomly, I can assure you. So basically, you're seeking some closure. So maybe there was a bit of a breakup, and that reminder of self-love was to help you get through that. So sometimes when we actually go through a breakup or a friendship ending or moving from one job to another, we don't get the closure that we actually need. Sorry, my sinuses have been playing up a bit. Sometimes you could also, it could be the other party has taken some shortcuts and just, not done what they needed to do in order to make sure that there was completion in that situation. So going back to the Two of Cups, there is that rather big imbalance. So I am feeling that whoever this message is for, or when you're hearing this is just a reminder that these are the things that are out of your control. It's not necessarily something that you have done. It's the other party has not come in correctly on these things. There is also the Chariot in reverse. So that means that you're sort of dwelling in these things. You've got sort of a lack of direction. You're sort of stuck in that energy. There could be some arrogance or aggressiveness and some careless behavior. So just a reminder that going back to the first two cards is these things are out of your control. So don't get careless and reckless in your actions towards it. You can only control your own emotions. So just that friendly reminder of how that might sit with you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I do get this feeling as another party that has impacted these things. And that's what's caused this sort of disharmony in things, if that makes sense. And I keep saying "and things." The last card, so the outcome is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is like a bit of a passion project. So maybe what you had been working on or fighting for was on a voluntary basis, and it was from your heart and from passion. So you're feeling like there's a lot of, I guess, what's the word? You're not feeling appreciated for the work that you've done because you didn't get the closure that you needed. But you can actually walk away and be proud of what you've done. Just a reminder not to get angry. There is an element of scattered energy. You might be feeling frustrated, but take a deep breath, try and do things that are going to ground you. This isn't the best reading, but I do feel that it's an ending for a reason. So I might actually shuffle these guys, just because I'm feeling a little bit random today, just to get some closure on the energy. These ones are already in the upright, so just bear with me while I get a little bit organized. I'm sure if you've seen my other readings, I'm a lot more organized. I have everything set up and cleansed and ready to go. All right, so whoa, there's quite a lot that these guys have got to say. So the Two of Cups, and there will be some harmony coming in. So I feel like that this is the energy that you're sitting in at the moment with all of these reversals, or it's something in the near present, or what's unraveling right now. There will be harmony coming in. You need to focus your energy on the direction. So sorry, I should have showed you that. Two of Cups, so harmony. The Six of Daggers is about juggling and having control, and focusing your energy. We've got the Eight of Cups is walking away from the things that don't serve you. So this energy here, you need to let it go. There is some sneaky behavior that has gone on. Again, walk away. You don't need to dwell in that. I feel like that's the other party. They've been quite sneaky with the Seven of Daggers, which is the Seven of Swords, which we know is about strategy and is a know about sneaky behavior. We've also got the Knight of Cups. So it's just remembering who you are and what you're here for, okay? Sometimes it's about that message of love or that offering of love. I feel like it's that self-love that you need to give yourself, and just remembering where you've come from and how hard you've worked. You've also got the King of Cups. So again, reflecting on that love and, your moral compass and everything that you have achieved. There is the Tower of Change, which we know that this is from. But you're surrounded by so much love. You've even got the Queen of Crystals. So she's self-made. She's, she rules her own empire. So for those of you that haven't seen these cards before, the Queen of Crystals is the Queen of Pentacles. So, just remember who you are and where you've come from. And sometimes, we fight a fight that doesn't necessarily take us to where we want it to, but we know that we've done what we need to do, and you can keep your head high and maintain that. I'm going to ask the pendulum, because I didn't bring my coin with me, to answer a yes or no question. So before I actually ask it, I do have to channel the pendulum to make sure that it's okay to ask it a question. So pendulum, may I ask a question for the collective? She is saying yes. Okay, so if you don't know what your yes or no question is right now, with the pendulum, it could be a maybe. So if you're not ready to do that, just hit pause. This will be posted amongst several different platforms. So whatever you're on, let me know what you think. Okay, so pendulum, have we got a yes or no for the collective? It's swinging to no. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. However, I do want to know something that you're grateful for this week. I didn't ask that in my last reading. Or tell me something that you're looking forward to. So something you're grateful for, or something that you're manifesting. Love reading your comments, so please hit me with that. If you haven't already, on whatever platform that you're on, hit me with a like, follow, or subscribe. I am PJ the Wiradjuri Mermaid, or just Wiradjuri Mermaid on the socials, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.